Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Here are my favorite 38 quotes about work. 38, I want to keep this thing short, so I'll try to minimize my editorializing. Start with presidents, alternate Democrats and Republicans. Start with Barack Obama. He said, the best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Don't wait for good things to happen to you. Go out and make some good things happen. This one from a Republican, Calvin Coolidge. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost legendary. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Back to the Democrats. This is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He said, happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. Republican, Teddy Roosevelt. Far and away the best prize that life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. Now, leaving the world of the presidencies, but a guy who was still political, famed libertarian economist Milton Friedman said, we have a system that increasingly taxes work and subsidizes non-work. We'll go back to another president here. I got one. It's Abraham Lincoln, Republican. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Now, still in the quasi-political world, although he never became president, encouraged to run, however, Benjamin Franklin. He wrote, it is the working man, and of course that was the old days, we're referring, of course, to men and women. It is the working man who is the happy man. It is the idle man who is the miserable man. Now let's turn to spiritual leaders, leading off with the Pope. Pope Paul VI said, those who have everything given to them become lazy, selfish, and insensitive to the real values of life. The very striving and hard work that we so constantly try to avoid is the major building block in the person we are today. This longtime head of the Mormon Church, David O. McKay, let us realize that the privilege to work is a gift. The power to work is a blessing. The love of work is success. Here are more current spiritual leader, Francis Chan. Our greatest fear should not be of failure, but of succeeding at things in life that don't really matter. Now let's turn from the spiritual to the entertainment world, where, for better or worse, we tend to give a lot of credence to entertainers, even though that's not, about life, or even though that's not really their expertise. We'll start with Will Smith. He said, where I excel is ridiculous, sickening. Work ethic. While the other guy is sleeping, I'm working. George Lucas, the Star Wars creator. Working hard is very important. You are not going to get anywhere without working extremely hard. Going back some decades, Ginger Rogers, the famous dancer who danced with Fred Astaire, the only way to enjoy anything in this life is to earn it first. Now another form of entertainment, of course, is sports. This comes from Edwin Moses. He was a sprinter who won gold medals in 76 and 8 years later, very hard to do, in the 1984 Olympics. He said, I always get my work done before playing. Major League Baseball player Sam Ewing said, hard work spotlights the character of people. Some turn up their sleeves, some turn up their noses, and some don't turn up at all. And finally, the legendary football coach Vince Lombardi. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand. Now, a few quotes from the world of business. Peter Drucker is maybe the most famous business guru, if there is such a thing, and he wrote, plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. Mary Kay Ash, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics, said, give yourself something to work toward constantly. And finally, I think he was the president of GM, Harold Janine, said, "It is an immutable law in business that words are words, explanations are explanations, promises are promises, but only performance is reality." Now a couple of quotes from science people. Thomas Edison said, "There is no substitute for hard work." Louis Pasteur, the developer of the rabies shot and other things, "Let me tell you the secret that has led me to my goals. My strength lies solely in my tenacity." And another business guy, forgive me for being out of order here, James Cash Penney, founder of J.C. Penney, said, "The greatest teacher I know is the job itself." Now some people who write for a living. Stephen King wrote, "Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work." A very young writer, Anne Frank, wrote, "Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction." Booker T. Washington wrote, "Nothing ever comes to one that is worth having except as a result of hard work." The 19th century or 18th century writer Thomas Carlyle wrote, "Work alone is noble." Patrick Susskind wrote, "Talent means nothing, while experience, acquired in humility and with hard work, means everything." Dylan Thomas, the poet and author, wrote, "He who seeks rest finds boredom. He who seeks work finds rest." George Lorimer, former longtime editor of the Saturday Evening Post, wrote, "You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction." Publisher William Feather wrote, "Concentrate on your job and you will forget your other troubles." Feminist writer Margaret Fuller wrote, "Whatever you do, do it with all your might. Work at it early and..." That's my white. Anyway, sorry about that. Whatever you do, do it with all your might. Work at it early and late, in season and out of season, not leaving a stone unturned, and never deferring for a single hour that which can be done just as well now. Olin Miller wrote, "If you want to make an easy job seem mighty hard, just keep putting off doing it." Motivational speaker types. Jim Rohn said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." Dale Carnegie said, "Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves." Brian Tracy said, "The ability to discipline yourself to set clear goals and then to work toward them every day will do more to guarantee your success than any other single factor." Zig Ziglar said, "Success means doing the best we can with what we have. Success is the doing, not the getting. In the trying, not the triumph. Success is a personal standard, reaching for the highest that is in us, becoming all that we can be." Gary Ryan Blair said, "Do more than is required. What is the distance between someone who achieves their goals consistently and those who spend their lives and careers merely following? The extra mile." And finally, a Portuguese proverb. "Think of many things. Do one." In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.